Cassia versus Ceylon cinnamon. 9 major differences. When it comes to cinnamon, you basically have two options: Cassia versus Ceylon. Here are the main differences and health benefits between the two, so you can decide which is more or less appropriate for your individual uses. Number 1. Types of Cassia versus Ceylon. Both Cassia and Ceylon cinnamon are produced from the inner bark of evergreen aromatic tree species in the genus Cinnamomum. But while there is only one main variety of Ceylon cinnamon, called Cinnamomum verum, there are several known species of cinnamon generically referred to as Cassia cinnamon. The three main ones are Indonesian cinnamon, Saigon cinnamon, and Chinese cinnamon. Number 2. Most common variety. The two most commonly used varieties worldwide are the Cassia types, Indonesian Cassia and Saigon Cassia. These are the ones you will most likely find in your local market spice section under the general label cinnamon. While Cassia cinnamon is the household cinnamon spice common to most kitchen spice racks, Ceylon cinnamon has grown in popularity in recent years for reasons we will soon discuss. Number 3. Texture and taste qualities. Cassia and Ceylon cinnamon sticks have very noticeable differences in texture, which is evident when you hold them side by side. Cassia bark is a hard, single-layered quill and almost impossible to break by hand. The Ceylon species is composed of a softer, thin bark with multiple layers that are very easy to break apart. Cassia cinnamon is a darker, reddish-brown color and has a stronger, spicier flavor compared to Ceylon cinnamon, as it contains a higher concentration of the cinnamaldehyde compound, contributing to both taste and aroma. Ceylon cinnamon, on the other hand, is often referred to as sweet cinnamon because it has a sweeter, less pungent, more mild taste than Cassia varieties. Ceylon cinnamon sticks, or ground powders, are also often a lighter color by comparison. Number 4. Health benefits of Ceylon versus Cassia. Both Cassia and Ceylon cinnamon types have similar energizing, digestive, expectorant, carminative, antispasmodic, and antimicrobial properties. However, Cassia cinnamon, because of its higher cinnamaldehyde content, can hold greater antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antiseptic potential. The cinnamaldehyde in Cassia can also make it slightly more stimulating and is often the compound associated in research with cinnamon's regulatory influence on blood glucose levels. When considering herbal remedies for managing certain metabolic disorders, cinnamon is usually first on the list for its support to healthy blood sugar metabolism. However, for use as a dietary supplement in this regard, Ceylon cinnamon is often the preferred choice due to its lower coumarin content. In the East Indian system of Ayurveda, Ceylon cinnamon, also called tavuk, is favored over Cassia and the one most utilized therapeutically for dispersing cold, stagnant conditions. All cinnamon has warming qualities that are complemented by its somewhat demulcent nature. They can therefore be soothing to dry conditions and healing to the gastrointestinal tract. When consumed as a tea, this attribute can be healthful for coughs, as well as clear thick mucus adhering to bronchial passages. The Cassia cinnamon, referred to as Chinese cinnamon, Cinnamomum cassia, or rogui, is unique among all cinnamon types in that it's classified as a tonic herb in Chinese herbalism. It looks different from other cinnamon quills, frequently in the form of thick bark pieces, large rolled sections, and cut or sliced twigs. Specifically considered a yang tonic, Chinese cinnamon is known to support good circulation, allowing for qi to circulate freely. Rogui is revered for its upward moving dynamic that can help relieve tension in the upper body, especially the shoulders and neck. It is very common to find this type used with other tonic herbs in herbal preparations to add balance to a formula. Number 5. About coumarin content. One of the biggest differences between Cassia versus Ceylon cinnamon is the coumarin content. Coumarin is a natural plant substance and aromatic compound that is especially high in two main foods, Cassia cinnamon and tonka beans. Coumarins exhibit anti-inflammatory actions and also possess strong anticoagulant properties and are thus the bioactive constituents found in certain medical drugs. For instance, the drug known as warfarin or Coumadin is synthetically derived from dicoumarol, a derivative of coumarin, and is a frequently prescribed blood-thinning medication. While in small quantities coumarin can be a health-promoting substance, it has also been demonstrated in some studies to have toxic effects on the liver when consumed frequently in higher than normal doses. The average cassia dose when consumed as a tea or herbal spice is usually fairly low. However, when used as a concentrated flavored extract ingredient in various commercial foodstuffs or as a dietary supplement, these levels can go beyond the recommended safety precautions. Again, this is especially the case when daily intake is frequent and long-term. According to the German Federal Institute for Risk Assessment, which currently have strict standards for the use of cassia cinnamon in food products, it is suggested that taking cinnamon capsules in the common amounts recommended for type 2 diabetes mellitus can exceed the normal spice consumption and increase safety risk. Ceylon cinnamon is therefore a better dietary supplement option for such purposes since it has only trace amounts of coumarin. In one study, published in the Scientific World Journal, it was identified that Indonesian cassia cinnamon, Cinnamomum bermanini, contained high coumarin in contrast to Ceylon, which was virtually coumarin-free. According to other reports, Chinese cinnamon may also contain a little less coumarin compared to the two main household cinnamon varieties. While coumarin levels in different cassia varieties may vary, generally, most experts propose that the safe daily dosage range of Indonesian or Saigon Vietnamese cassia cinnamon powder is between 1/2 to 2 teaspoons or 1 to 4 grams. Others recommend not more than 6 grams. We actually measured cinnamon powder on a scale just for greater accuracy, and 1 even teaspoon came out to exactly 2 grams. Number 6. What is true cinnamon? Ceylon cinnamon, Cinnamomum verum, is sometimes referred to as true cinnamon because the Latin name verum means truth. It is not because the cassia types aren't real cinnamon species. The claim that Ceylon is the only true cinnamon is simply a marketing device intended to denote superiority over cassia variations. Number 7. About Ceylon cinnamon versus cassia species. Ceylon cinnamon, Cinnamomum verum, is native to southern India, and especially the island Sri Lanka, located off the southeastern tip of India. There are also about 7 different cultivars that are identified by the taste of the bark. Sri Lanka was formerly known as Ceylon before 1972, which is where this type of cinnamon gets its name. While Ceylon cinnamon is still extensively cultivated in Sri Lanka, it has also been introduced to Madagascar, Brazil, Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean for commercial propagation. Indonesian cassia cinnamon, Cinnamomum bermani, is indigenous to the tropical regions of Southeast Asia and is extensively cultivated on the islands of Sumatra and Java. Saigon cassia cinnamon, the second most popular, comes from Vietnam. Number 8. Cost differences. In the past, Ceylon or Cinnamomum verum, previously botanically listed as Cinnamomum zeylanicum, used to be harder to find and much more expensive. However, in recent times, Ceylon has become the preferred variety because of its sweeter taste and less coumarin content. Ceylon may be a little bit more expensive than Cassia, especially the common Indonesian Cassia variety, but not by much. Saigon Cassia, or Vietnamese cinnamon, is considered a higher quality because of its strong cinnamaldehyde concentration. It is thus typically the most expensive. Number 9. Popular ways to use. Ceylon cinnamon is the most popular to take as an herbal supplement, but it also makes a very delicious tea because of its sweeter taste. The common Indonesian Cassia cinnamon types are great to use in small amounts as a spice seasoning in foods and desserts. Chinese Cassia cinnamon is often used in tonic herbal formulations for specific health issues. Precautions. Consult your healthcare professional before using Cassia and Ceylon cinnamon as a spice or supplement, especially if you are pregnant, nursing, have a serious health condition, or taking any medications. Thanks for watching! For much more on all things cinnamon, as well as links to top quality online suppliers, be sure and check out the links in the description box below this video. Please support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. And don't miss out on these additional health promoting videos.